Thanks for tuning in. It's Megan again with Teach Me ABA, powered by Piles & Associates. Today, we are going to talk about some of my favorite things that I use as a BCBA that I've bought off of Amazon. I don't know what I would do without my Amazon Prime subscription. I am getting things delivered weekly at least, and it's just so convenient, and I just wanted to share some things that I've really been enjoying and hopefully you can enjoy too. If you watched our What's in My Car video, then you'll know that I love organizers. So a lot of you have been asking, what is that organizer you had in your car? It's really nice. It has different components. It has different pockets. You can either use it as one big section or you can put a divider in the middle that's built in. So it's really great. So the organizer that I use is by Drive Auto Products, and we'll include a link to that in the blog if you click on the link below. Another thing that really helps me stay organized is my computer bag. It has so many different pockets, which just helps keep things where they should be. It's nice to have a different component for the computer and a different area for the planner and different areas for pens and stuff. So the bag that I use is by Bag Smart. So it's a briefcase that is lockable, which is great for those of us carrying PHI around. It's really important to make sure that people aren't able to get into that information. So I really enjoy this laptop bag for all of those reasons. One of the things, and if you've been watching us for a while, you've probably found out that Brittany and I, and Charlotte too, we are obsessed with our day planners. It's super important to just be able to put all of your appointments right out in front of you, have that visual depiction of it, and it just helps me wrap my mind around the day when I can see it like that. So we use the Passion Planner, and it's really great because you can track personal goals, professional goals, larger tasks that you're working on, and it helps keep you on track because sometimes when you're working on something across a long span of time, it can be hard to keep track of those little tasks that you have to do along the way. The Passion Planner is also great because it has each day laid out in an hourly fashion. And so it's super easy to just put all of your appointments in there and write little notes. There's also space to write your to-dos, and also there are prompts for reflection so you can think back on your day and write some notes about how you've been feeling about things, what's been working and what hasn't been working. When I'm using my planner, I like to color code things. So if I have an appointment with a client, I put it in purple. If I'm meeting with a staff member that I'm supervising, I put it in blue. If I have admin appointments, it's green. And I do have a life outside of work, so I put those appointments in orange. These are the Friction pens. They're by Pilot, and I just really like them because they're erasable. So you guys know that working in this field, maybe you get cancellations, maybe an emergency pops up and you have to see one client instead of another. So this is nice because you can erase it and make sure that you move your appointment to a different point in time. And because I'm obsessed with organizers, I like to make sure that I have my pens, some scissors, extra stimuli, index cards, all of those things that you just need on a daily basis. I like to keep them all organized in a pencil pouch. So my favorite pencil pouch is the East Hill big capacity pencil pouch. It has a lot of different pockets. It has pockets within pockets, and it's adorable, which I love cute things too. Another adorable thing that you know I like to keep on me, if you've watched our What's in My Car video, is a really cute clipboard. I like clipboards that have patterns. Sometimes it's nice to have neutral ones because they go with every outfit. So I just like to have a variety, and I look for certain things when I'm looking for a clipboard. I don't just want like a piece of plywood with the little paper holder on it. Those work well for BTs, but when you're in a supervisory position, it's nice to have a clipboard that has a notebook built in and even a little folder. So I'm a big fan of florals, and if you are too, I would recommend Lily Pulitzer's clipboard. They're super cute, really durable, and they come with a little notebook inside and a little pocket so you can put your data sheets in there. So unfortunately, not everything I keep in my bag is super cute. For some reason, they haven't started making adorable charging devices yet. I like to use, even though it's not cute, the Amazon Basics charging portal. We'll include a link to this. I usually don't go on the brink of my stuff running out of battery, but I know people who have charged their computer for 3 hours with this and it keeps them going all day. So another great buy, a good investment, because you're not always able to plug in at clients' homes. I know that we all have families who have different house rules, and some of our families have a house rule that you need to take your shoes off before you come inside. And sometimes it's awkward to sit there tying and untying your shoe when you're coming in or out of the house. Sometimes maybe you have a kid who likes to run out of the house, and so you need shoes that you can put on really quickly. So what I usually wear to clients' homes are Puma slip-ons. I just like the Puma brand. I think they're really cute, they're really comfortable, they have that nice cushion inside the shoe, and the slip-ons are just super easy. They have a nice large enough spot to put your foot in quickly, and you can take off running as soon as you need to. I also like to get my snacks on Amazon. It's really nice because if you know how frequently you go through your snacks, you can even subscribe for them so you don't have to keep reordering every week or month or whatever schedule you might be on. I really like Kind bars because they're fairly healthy. They give me a little bit of a sugar boost, and they all have a lot of protein in there too, so it can keep you going on your day. You can just stick them in your computer bag or keep them in your car organizer like I do and hit the road. I know I've got these on my Amazon subscriptions list. Another way that I like to keep all of my chemicals balanced is making sure that I have electrolyte tabs on me. So the Noon tabs are really nice. I've been using them for years because I also do hot yoga, but sometimes you work up a sweat when you're with the clients, which can throw your electrolytes out of balance. And so it's nice. Also, if you don't like drinking plain water, they add a little bit of flavor. They come in options with vitamins, caffeine, no caffeine, which is really nice depending on what part of your day you are rehydrating. So I always have some Noon electrolyte tabs on me. But sometimes hydration isn't what you need. Sometimes you just need a nice jolt of caffeine. So I like to keep some Waka coffee on me. They're just these little packets of instant coffee, and if you have some warm water, you can just put the instant coffee in there, give it a stir, and you are caffeinated and ready to go. I'm also kind of a nerd for nice travel mugs. When I was younger, I would just kind of use any travel mug that I found, and I was on the way to a client one time and I went to drink my coffee. There was like a malfunction with the spigot and it poured hot scalding coffee all over my face. I had like blisters and burns on my face all the way down my body and in my lap, and I was like 2 minutes from a client's home and just had to show up drenched in coffee because it was the very first day of treatment for them, and we were training new therapists, and I was just a mess, covered in coffee, burnt, in pain. And from that point, I realized that I should probably get a better mug. So I did some research, and one of my friends recommended the Contigo West Loop mug. So I love this for a lot of reasons. It's completely insulated, so your hand isn't getting hot. It's a nice size, so it's not too big, not too small. It doesn't have a handle, so it fits nicely into your cup holder in your car. And it has a locking device and a small spigot. so it won't spill all over you, but also you can lock it so those curious little kids that we work with aren't able to get into your coffee, because we know that they don't need any more energy than they already have. Okay, my final product that I am recommending for BCBAs on Amazon, or RBTs too. Pretty much anybody who works a consulting gig and is just on the go all day long, I recommend getting a giant hydro flask. And so people, when they first get to know me, they think I'm a little crazy because I'm this little person walking around with a 40-ounce hydro flask. It's like half the size of my body. But the hydro flask is great because it will keep something cold all day, even if you leave it in your hot car. It holds enough water to keep you hydrated for the whole day, and it's cute. So the giant ones don't fit in your cup holder, which is kind of annoying, but it's just really nice to have that with you all day and not have to worry, oh, am I going to have the awkward situation of like asking the family if I can fill up my water at their house. Like, some families aren't comfortable with that, other ones are. The ethical code that we have to follow, although it is being updated, there's a ridiculous amount of debate about whether we can even accept water from the individuals that we work with. So just to kind of keep those clean lines, super duper follow the rules, it's nice to have enough with you throughout the day. And you also look like you're on top of your stuff, which everybody wants in a BCBA. So those are all of my favorite products that you can find on Amazon that I find super duper useful to use as a BCBA. We're going to have a blog that corresponds with this that has links to all of these products. So if you're interested in them and want a really easy way to access the link, then just make sure that you click the link in the notes below and it'll bring you right there. I hope you found this useful, so make sure to share this with a friend who may also love some new products. Subscribe and tell all your friends about us. Thanks for tuning in.